Another action-packed night ahead here on Raw. My name is Dave Easton, and we are sold out once again as Week 2 now goes into Raw. We are going to start with a big 5-man... Wait a minute, what the hell? What the hell is the boss doing here? I haven't got anything in my notes here. It's, what the hell is Mr. McMundo doing here? The boss, I didn't know he was supposed to be here. Let's see what Mr. McMundo has to say here. It's always nice to see the boss. Maybe he's found Tim Price. That could be it. He's found... Oh, that's good. I've got my seat here ready. I've got a seat waiting for him, of course. Let's hear what the boss has to say. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. It's nice to hear that again on a Monday night, not on a Tuesday, not on a Wednesday, not whenever they can be bothered to make the show, on a Monday night. Anyway, let me get down to business and why I am here tonight in front of all you people. I have a huge announcement to make. You see, we need to freshen things up. We had the draft last week. We had some big names move. So, I've decided we need a new Raw GM. Yes, Kurt Angle has been fired. And I am now in the process of looking to get you all a new GM. So next week, right here on Raw, I'm going to bring out the new Raw GM, and we're going to freshen things up. We're going to have fresh matchups, we're going to have stipulations, and we're going to become, once again, the Premier Fed NSW, right here on a Monday night. All of you better get ready to join in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what about that? What an announcement by Mr. McMundo. Kurt Angle has been fired, and well, we're going to find out next week who is the new Raw GM. Oh, I hope it's not Tim. No, we need him on. Maybe I should ask him. That might be a thing. Well, Mr. McMundo drops a bombshell here on Raw. We are going to kick things off with a 5-man elimination #1 contendership match. Daniel Cage, the Mundo, Braun Strowman, Adrian Kincade, and Trey Savage. The winner will meet Seth Rollins for the NSW title. And let's kick things off. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Braun Strowman. I have to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. What a shock tonight. I've got to tell you one thing. It doesn't surprise me here with NSW, but Kurt Angle has been fired as GM, and now we're going to kick things off with a #1 contendership match. Braun, well, always a dangerous opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent starting first, he is Adrian Kincade. Easy money. Can he become the #1 contender here tonight? The Las Vegas native ready to once again show why the easy money is on Adrian Kincade. Got to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, Kincade, definitely one to watch for this one. And the third man in this contest, he is the Mundo. The former NSW champion in his own right, the Mundo, now looking to see if he can once again become the #1 contender. Of course, he lost the NSW title to Seth Rollins at the Elimination Chamber. Can he get that opportunity once again to go for the NSW title here tonight? You know one thing, ladies and gentlemen, and that is the Mundo will be chomping at the bit to get another opportunity at Seth Rollins. And of course, we're going to see the NSW champion in our main event here tonight against Connor Rhodes, the real American. And the fourth man in this contest, he is Trey Savage. The former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, the former NXT Champion, and a man that is very, very dangerous. I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, this man unleashed now in the singles division once again. And who would bet against it? That's Trey Savage becomes the #1 contender here tonight. And the fifth man in this contest, he is the Cage, Daniel Cage. The man that's had quite a first week in Season 8, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Cage. Now, can he go one step further? Can he go and become #1 contender? Can he eliminate 4 men? And can he be Seth Rollins' next opponent? We'll get these hands chants going around the arena. Let's get it on. Savage, look at this. 5 of the best superstars you'll get on Raw. And here we go. This is going to be what they call, ladies and gentlemen, a clusterfuck. Keep an eye out on it, because I am sure I'm going to miss a few things here. Now, of course, this is NSW rules, so a 5-man elimination matchup. I'll tell you one thing, Daniel Cage does not want to be in a fist fight with Braun Strowman, as happening on the outside. Dropkick by Mundo in the inside. Savage now picks up Kincade as Strowman tosses Daniel Cage around. And Snake Eyes connects. Nice snapmare by Mundo. And Strowman just runs through Daniel Cage on the outside. What? Mundo, nope. Nice reversal. As anyone! Even a Savage can do a Russian leg sweep. What is Kincade doing on the top? Get down from there, Kincade. There's nobody to jump at. Ring post by Daniel Cage. By Strowman. Cage pops up though. Maybe he's going to try and get away from Strowman. That probably would be a good idea early on here. Savage snake-eyed across the top. Daniel Cage still now fighting with Strowman, trying to use his quickness on the big man. Tell you one thing, Seth Rollins will be watching. I wonder who he would like to face out of these 5. Be very interested to see indeed as Strowman is thrown to the outside. Kincade and Cage left on the inside. Big elbow drop. If you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, you have missed Mr. McMundo. He has made his announcement. He has said that Kurt Angle's fired as the Raw GM. Raw is going to be spiced up from next week. We're going to have a new GM, and we're going to have a lot more stipulation matches. And we'll find out what that means in the coming weeks. As Savage and Kincade were fighting with Cage jumping in there. Looked like he was going to try a DDT, but Mundo blocked him. Mundo with the STO takedown. And a drop kick by Kincade. Tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, you will not find people ganging up for long in this kind of matchup. It's all everyone for themselves. As Mundo dropped across the top rope. Turnbuckle, sorry. And Savage just coming in. My goodness. Not many can stand that power. Kincade takes the ref down for no apparent reason. Big Match John taking a tumble. Now Savage just throws Mundo to the outside. 5-man elimination. What a way to kick things off here on Raw this week. It is #1 contendership night, of course. We've got #1 contenderships for the women's title, Raw women's title, the tag team titles as well. So much going down here tonight. Who is going to be the first man eliminated here? And, oh, wait a minute, no, Mundo not going to go for it. Missed, Savage ducking out the way. Right into the collision. Battle between all five still in this contest. Look out, Mundo going to drag Savage under the bottom and use that bottom rope as a leverage. Cage trying to go for a knee, doesn't affect anyone. A nice Jawjacker by Kincade. And now, again, now Strowman thrown to the outside, hits them, steel steps pretty hard on the way down. Cage and Kincade in the ring. Savage sent into the ring post by Mundo on the outside. Huge shots by Cage, my goodness me. Alley-oop coming up out of the corner. Who is going to face Seth Rollins? Who's going to be the new #1 contender? There's Mundo, big suplex on the outside. Cage, fall away slam on the inside. Look at this. Strowman then picks Kincade up. And, oh no, Kincade in a bit of trouble here. Oh! Dropped face first into the mat. Mundo now going for an armbar. Submission in the ropes. Of course, there's no rope breaks. Referee going for the submission has completely missed the pin on Kincade on the other side. Mundo using the ropes as leverage. Referee going to wave that off. And on the other side, Kincade has been down forever here. And Kincade kicks out at 2. Very close. But you can see that Kincade got a bit of a lucky break. As a DDT by Savage inside. And our Cage bottom on Kincade. Who is going to get... Well, I thought Cage would have went for the pin. Strowman in all sorts of trouble. And Braun Strowman has been the first man eliminated. And we are down to 4 men. Savage went for the attack, got caught. Kincade going to send him to the outside. Oh, look at this by Cage. Nice electric chair drop. Mundo, Kincade, Cage and Trey Savage all left in this one. Can Cage, who started the ball rolling here, look out. Big clothesline. Oh yes, indeed, he is clever, but Mundo now coming back inside the ring. Back elbow connects and the flying lariat. What a way to kick things off. The first roster exclusive Raw, of course, after the draft last week. Rosters will be updated on our fandom page over the next couple of days, so do keep an eye out on that. Of course, you can go to our fandom page and see everything like title, reigns, and cards for upcoming and previous events that we have had here on NSW. Savage now have Cage up here and down with the deal. But look at this, Mundo picking Cage up here, maybe just saving Cage from a pin. As, oh my goodness, all 4 men collide in the centre. Cage now going to work over Mundo, just bring him down with an armbar. Stiff shot into the midsection. Kincade, yeah, look at this. Now using the bottom rope again. Savage hit with that bottom rope. Mundo coming across. Cage going to roll to the outside. That's probably a decent thing here. Mundo now trying to take advantage. Savage not happy with Mundo, and what a forearm. Look out here. Back suplex by Savage. What an opening contest we've had here tonight. Big back elbow. And the big backbreaker. Back and forth action here. Savage, oh, went again for looking for the boot. And instead, what a big boot by Mundo in the center. This is a chance here for one of the Savage or Mundo to really take home the advantage. Look out. Duck under. Savage going to follow him here. Huge clothesline turns Mundo inside out. Almost out of his boots. And now DDT by Savage connects on Mundo. Could Mundo become the second man eliminated here? Savage rolls and taking his time, but rolls him over. No hook of the leg. And now a kick out at 2. now Cage, what's he going to do? No, nice reversal by Kincade. Kincade picks him up. Does he know what he wants to do with him, though? That's the problem. There's Mundo now on Savage's shoulders. He did the deal! He did the deal! The huge deal by Savage. And Kincade just looks on his hard work. Mundo's in serious trouble here. And the Mundo has been eliminated. And we are down to 3. Kincade, the Cage, and Trey Savage. Who is going to get that next title opportunity against Seth Rollins? Oh, look at that. Collision center of the ring. A lot of beef inside that ring here tonight. There's a spine buster by Cage on Kincade, and Savage can now just pick the bones. But look at this. Cage wants to pin. Cover. And Adrian Kincade has been eliminated. We're down to 2. Cage belly to Cage? I couldn't tell you what that is, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll tell you one thing. You know what this is? Cage bottom! Cage bottom! Cover! Hook of the leg! And Daniel Cage is your new #1 contender for the NSW title. The winner of this contest, Daniel Cage. I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. What if season 8, we've only been a few shows in, but Daniel Cage is on a roll. And if I'm Seth Rollins, I better be careful, because the millions and millions of the Cage fans, well, are going to get behind Daniel Cage in his hunt for the NSW title. Tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, what a start to Raw this week. My goodness me. And we're going to hear from Daniel Cage right now. Let's hear what the Great One has to say. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You hear that, Seth Rollins? That is the countdown to your title reign ending to the Great One, the Cage, Daniel Cage. You see now, there's no bullseye. There's only one thing left to do, and that is for me to take the NSW title. See, you see, Seth, I'm going to just wait my opportunity, and I'm going to make your life live in hell. I'm going to make sure when I take that title off you, you're a beaten and broken man. And in the center of the ring, it is going to just be as simple as 1, 2, 3, and I'm the champ. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Cage laying down the law. Well, we have a new #1 contender in Daniel Cage. And I tell you one thing, I am very interested in that Daniel Cage Seth Rollins matchup in the coming weeks here on Raw. Let's get into our next contest. It is the #1 contendership match for the tag team titles of Raw. Of course, the Pirates are going to take on the Elite, and that is coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the team of John Woods and Finch Pee-wee, the Pirates. The Pirates are determined to become once again Raw Tag Team Champions. Drafted on the same show, they are ready to go once again. Of course, John Woods on your left, Finch Pee-wee on your right, of course. I gotta tell you one thing, who would bet against them? Very determined individuals, very determined as a tag team. That we've seen what destruction they can cause. Of course, they've had their problems with One Sec, of course, but now that's over since One Sec are now on SmackDown. But tonight, the Pirates go for the #1 contendership for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, the current United States champion Mike Schaller and the groovy one Matt Rhodes, the Elite. And you have to remember as well, ladies and gentlemen, that Mike Schaller in the foreground there, you've got to remember that he is going to find out who his next challenger is going to be for the United States Championship. That match coming up a little bit later on, of course, between Rob Dundee and Ricochet. So my goodness me, Mike Schaller might have a lot on his plate in the next coming weeks if they can win this contest here tonight. You've got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Mike Schaller holding that title for now 182 days. He is closing in. He's got to be close to the longest reigning champion. He's in fact the second longest reigning champion now, only behind Gilberto who's got 257. If you have just joined us, of course, we will remind you of the breaking news that happened at the top of the show. Mr. McMundo coming out and firing Kurt Angle. I tell you one thing, who is going to be the new GM next week? And of course, as Mr. McMundo put it himself, a fresher Raw starting next week. And I've got to tell you one thing, we're going to find out a lot of how the landscape will change, of course, with all these number one contendership matches as Matt Rhodes starts with John Woods in the ring. Of course, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're also still having our Find Tim Price, of course, reward. If you can find where Tim Price is and you can return him safely to NSW, you can get yourself a cash reward thanks to our sponsors, Florida Water. To the outside here, John Woods with a nice drop kick right to the back of Matt Rhodes, caught him from behind. Of course, remember, as we're seeing, the Pirates have had their problems with 1 sec over the last week, of course, in our first two shows. Of course, that is now old news. They've got to put that to the back of their mind if they want to become the number one contenders here tonight. Of course, EOP, the current Raw Tag Team Champions. Big shot by Matt Rhodes, of course. Are we doing a counter again? We've seen that between 1 sec and the Pirates last Monday, of course, on Raw. And now thrown back inside. John Woods will beat the count. Referee was going up to a 9. And now, what's going to happen here? Woods picks him up. Oh, nice deal. Center of the ring. And John Woods again with the drop kick. Both these men have been in from the start. Matt Rhodes, I see, still wearing those sunglasses. New thing for the groovy one for season 8, I guess. And oh, I don't know what the hell that was, but he completely missed. Jawjacker by Woods. Takes control once again, and look at this. Woods torn and is that a tag? Yes, the referee has said it's a tag. And here comes the United States champion Mike Schaller in. Now going to work over John Woods in this contest. Woods trying to get back to his feet. Schaller will help him up though. Oh, wait a minute. DDT! Schaller could have ended this already, you know. Woods is not even tagged out. Schaller drags him across into the cover. Who could this can't be over already, surely. Yes, 2 count only. For a minute I thought John Woods would have gone down. We're behind Woods with a German suplex. Pirates, as I said, determined to become the number one tag team champions again. Oh, went for the kick, not going to get it. And Schaller will tag out back to the groovy one here. John Woods has had this match since the beginning. And now, oh, gutbuster. 1 knee. Now, Rhodes goes to the top. The groovy one will fly and deliver the elbow right into the side of the jaw. Tell you one thing, if I'm Finch Paley here, how does he get in this match? The Elite have really taken John Woods out of this contest, put him in just cornered off the ring. Galla here. He did the deal! Oh, I love the deal. This is not looking good. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. 2. And he got him! And ladies and gentlemen, the Elite have taken out John Woods and are now #1 contenders for the tag team titles. What in the world? The Elite once again gonna get a shot at AOP, but what was John Woods thinking about? Tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be interesting when the Elite and AOP go together, but some serious questions about the captain here tonight. The Pirate in disarray. Now the Elite. And, oh no, here's trouble. AOP attack from behind. And down goes the Elite. This is what's in your future, boys. Tyler Jordan and Joseph the Other Beast. The AOP come to attack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Liam Wolf is going to take on Zadlan. These two men drafted across from SmackDown. Let's find out who takes the advantage here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from the United Kingdom, he is Liam Wolf. A new look for Season 8, and Liam Wolf, the former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, has got a bit of a tough task ahead of him here tonight. But, wait a minute! Zadlan's not going to wait about! And a vicious attack on Wolf here to kick things off here on the ramp. Well, what is this all about? Zadlan taking things into his own. He does not want to wait. And Liam Wolf now being attacked on the ramp here. Gotta tell you one thing, this match is supposed to be a singles contest, and Zadlan taking full advantage, attacking Wolf from behind. Lifting him up here, look out. Oh! Sidewalk slam, and you can see the metal plate there that starts the ramp. Wolf back to his feet. I thought that could have done serious damage. Back inside the ring. And well, the referee's going to start this matchup. Liam Wolf, though, hasn't even got ready for this match, and Zadlan sends him into the corner. He hasn't even took his helmet off. And now look at this alley-oop out of the corner. And well, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally going to get this underway. This is a singles contest here on Raw this week. Zadlan drafted back, of course, in the draft that we had last week. A 2-night event. You can see on our YouTube channel, of course, if you missed any of the action. Now, Zadlan, look at it. No, wait a minute. Liam Wolf from behind with a nice clothesline. Now, what's he going to do here? Going to try and pick up the big one. My goodness, that's some power. Zadlan, well over 300 pounds. Going to send him into the ropes. Nope, collision, not going to work. Look at this, Zadlan coming back. Oh! Dropping Liam Wolf right on his head. My goodness me, what a night we've had so far. And Zadlan now, look at, is he going for the submission? Dragon Sleeper almost locked in. Wolf has to get out of this. Of course, we're so used to seeing Morgan Wolf here on Raw, of course, now on SmackDown to see what Liam Wolf can do. And oh, big boot, right? What the hell? Wait. That's the SmackDown Tag Team Champions music. What the hell was that all about? Well, I'm a bit confused here, ladies and gentlemen. That is the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Remember the Revival weren't a part of the draft. And, well, I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. This night just gets more weird. Lyam won the top here. I think he has to try and hit him. No, went for the double axe handle and gets caught. I think Liam Wolf he's trying his own tricks and it's not working. But why was the Revival's music playing Zadlan? What? Well, of course, Zadlan was on SmackDown, but they really didn't have any interaction over on that. Very strange for what we are seeing here tonight on Raw. And now, oh no. All your tricks may not work, Liam Wolf. What a choke slam. Almost 10 feet in the air. Cover, hook of the leg. Oh, but Wolf gets the shoulder up. The right shoulder just sneaks up at 2.9. And Zadlan can't believe it, but well, this might. Oh, the jumping tombstone. Well, I think that might well just end it, ladies and gentlemen. Into the cover, hook of the leg. And Zadlan wins on his return to Raw. But I gotta tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. What the world is that match all about? What is the Revival's music playing? Zadlan attacking Wolf before the match? I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks. Zadlan picks up the win here tonight on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember that NSW comes your way 4 times a week of Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT and 205 Live. If you haven't caught any of our shows from last week, they're all up on the YouTube channel. And please don't forget to follow our Twitter at NSS_network. That still needs to be changed. Make sure you don't miss a show, of course, from NSW. Coming up next, we've got a fatal 4-way from the women's division. One of these 4 girls will go on to meet Mexican Kelsey, the current Raw Women's Champion. Who will it be? We'll find out next. And the following contest, ladies and gentlemen, is a fatal 4-way to determine the number 1 contender for this Raw Women's Championship. Introducing first, it's Becca. Becca, who picked up a big win over Lacey Evans on SmackDown this past week. Now on, really, this is a Raw debut, I do believe. The sexual Becca making the men sweat. And I tell you one thing, not a very mean girl inside that ring. And of course, Mexican Kelsey waiting on to see who will be her next opponent. Could it be Becca? Of course. Could Becca continue to be running the show? And ladies and gentlemen, from Japan, she is Asuka. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Becca better be careful of this girl. Asuka looking to once again become the champion, Raw Women's Champion, Night Raw Champion, of course. She's been looking for that second title reign for a little while. And a very dangerous girl at any time. And also got a very creepy smile. Ready for it? Wait for it. Not creepy anymore. She likes to eat her mask. Asuka ready to go here tonight on Raw. And the third girl in this contest from Italy, she is Tina Galla. Tina Galla ready to go here tonight. Of course, the former queen of NSW. Now looking to see if she can get her name closer to, of course, the Raw Women's Championship. Of course, a former Raw Women's Champion in her own right. Tina Galla has definitely got a cult following, ladies and gentlemen, in NSW. The girl from Italy, ready to go here tonight. And from the Queen City, she is Charlotte. Well, Charlotte, the former Raw Women's Champion, of course, now fighting to get her opportunity to win back the Raw Women's Championship. Remember, Charlotte, a two-time Raw Women's Champion, a two-time Women's Tag Team Champion. Now looking to see if she can once again maybe go for a third title reign and get her revenge on Mexican Kelsey. The Queen from the Queen City, Charlotte, of course, remember, won the championship after Mr. McMundo put her in the Elimination Chamber. That a very controversial decision that paid off. So here we go. Becca, Asuka, Tina Galla, and Charlotte. And here we go. The referee almost trying to smack Asuka in the face there. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, NSW rules, as you have to eliminate all girls in this contest to become the new #1 contender. Becca and Tina Galla as team, we go up against each other as Asuka and Charlotte. And Charlotte dumped to the outside, landing pretty badly on that side of the apron. Asuka quite happy with what she's done early on. Becca with the big suplex. Of course, if you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, you missed at the top of the show. I'll tell you one thing. Kurt Angle fired by Mr. McMundo. We're going to get a new GM next week. The only thing you've got to be worried about is is Maz's job up? Could he be fired on SmackDown this week? You have to tune in, of course, over on Mixer to find out this coming week. Of course, the roster's being locked, but that hasn't stopped controversy, of course. We're still trying to find out why the Revival's music just played in the last match. Tell you one thing, very, very interesting what is going down here is Charlotte into the ring steps, walking inside the ring here. Luther's pressed by Tina Galla, and again Charlotte just rammed into them steel steps by Asuka. Asuka is not messing about here tonight. And now, Tina Galla in the center of the ring. Of course, remember, pinfall submissions have to happen inside the ring. You can fight all you like on the outside, but nothing's going to matter until you get back inside the ring here. Charlotte, one-handed, as Tina Galla dumped. No, wait a minute, Asuka turning it around. Big knee into the face. Becca going for the clothesline, didn't make any effect. Inside the ring again, look out. Oh my God. Dropping her right on the arse. No elimination so far in this women's #1 contendership match. Big knees inside by Charlotte. As we were saying in the intro, you know that she is desperate to get her hands on the Raw Women's Champion Mexican Kelsey. As she continues to work over Asuka. Becca going to come back inside the ring. Maybe she's going to join the fray now. Tina Galla on the outside. No, Becca's going to go back outside and do more damage to Tina Galla here. Big shot down. Wait a minute. On the other side. Oh, big swinging neck breaker by Charlotte. And Asuka wisely moves to the outside. Again, as I'm saying, if you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, the new #1 contender to the NSW title is Daniel Cage. The new tag team #1 contenders are the Elite. They've defeated the Pirates earlier on. Of course, we've still got a #1 contendership match for the United States Championship to come. Rob Dundee and Ricochet. Huge news, of course, on our first pay-per-view coming up as well. And big news for our show on SmackDown. Stay tuned for that as the show continues. What a camera. Look how big these are. Both girls, all four girls fighting on the different side. Right in our timekeeper here. Oh my god, Tina Galla landing pretty badly. Charlotte working over Asuka on the far side. Galla coming back with a clothesline. And another swinging neck breaker by Charlotte. And Asuka dropping Charlotte on the outside. How much these four girls are just beating the living hell out of each other. Becca just throwing Tina Galla in. Now Tina Galla throws Becca in. These girls, really, can you get away from our timekeepers? For goodness sake. Oh my god, reverse DDT. And oh, look at Asuka on the far side. Oh my word. Dropping Charlotte on the back of her head. Finally, them two are going to stop throwing each other into the barricade. Really get this back inside the ring. Big match, John. The only person in the ring for quite a while here. Tina Galla gloating. Not going to be for much longer. Becca's going to try and come back in here. Swing and miss. Missed by the kick. If that a kick that connected, I think Becca would have been out. Kick into the midsection. Galla. And DDT. Now dragging her into the center of the ring. Cover, hook of the leg. Could we have our first elimination? Yes, we can. And Becca has been eliminated. We're down to 3. Charlotte, Asuka, and Tina Galla. Tina Galla going to let Charlotte get in and then connects with a nice knee to the face again. Charlotte has had that spear out of nowhere. Cover, hook of the leg. 3, and that is it. And ladies and gentlemen, Tina Galla has been eliminated. And now we're down to Charlotte and Asuka to see. So wait there, you're not going to see there's rope breaks in this match. Was no rope breaks in the 5-man match. Oh, I've got to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. These rules are not going to stick around. You've got to have it for all matches, surely. Maybe the new GM could do it next week. Who knows? Wait a minute. Charlotte looking for the figure 4. Can she bridge? There it is. The bridge into the figure 8. Looking to get Asuka to tap here in the center of the ring. Can she get it done? And no, Asuka gets out of it. My goodness, I thought for a minute there we were going to see Charlotte becoming the #1 contender. Big shot by Asuka. Wait a minute. Asuka locks center of the ring. Charlotte's caught. Referee sort of putting his hand in her mouth. It's not really going to help. Asuka's got this locked in. Charlotte could tap here. No, Charlotte gets out. But has the damage been done? Asuka, big suplex, rolls into the cover. 2, and Asuka becomes the #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. Oh my goodness, Mexican Kelsey, you've got a challenger coming, and her name is Asuka. What about it, ladies and gentlemen? It is going to be a pretty impressive match between Asuka. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have some huge breaking news for our next pay-per-view. It is, of course, our first one of Season 8. It's Survivor Series, and it's going to come your way on the 26th of January in 2020. Make sure you stay tuned for more about Survivor Series, our first pay-per-view, coming very shortly here to the NSS Network. Coming up, it's the #1 contendership for the United States Championship as Rob Dundee takes on Ricochet, and that is coming up next. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Scotland, he is Rob Dundee. This man is not to be messed with. The longest reigning NXT champion, Rob Dundee, is going to be looking to get, well, to put Ricochet down and become the next challenger to Mike Sheller's United States Championship. A very angry man you do not want to mess with, Rob Dundee, as he proved in his time on NXT. The Raw from Dundee, ready to go here tonight. I'll tell you one thing, it's going to be an interesting matchup, this one, in styles. And his opponent, he is the one, the only Ricochet. The former NSW champion drafted back to Raw last week. Can Ricochet once again get into a title picture here on Raw? Of course, had legendary battles with the Mundo in Season 7. And now back on the red brand. What a tough first match for him here tonight. I'll tell you one thing, the hard hitting of Rob Dundee versus the acrobatic style of Ricochet. What a contest this is going to be next here on Raw. So who's going to be Dundee Ricochet? Here we go. We are underway. As I said, we've been seeing it all night long, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, next week here on Raw, we're going to find out the new Raw GM. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be... Well, who is it going to be? I don't know who it is. I'm just saying, who is Mr. McMundo going to bring out next week? He said he's going to freshen Raw up. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very interesting to find out who that will be. Come next week. Look at that, Dundee just taking the shot from Ricochet, just picking Ricochet up like he's nothing and dropping him across the top turnbuckle. Remember to stay tuned as... Oh, Rico cut that early on in this contest. My goodness, I don't think it's going to put Dundee down that early though. I was going to say, you have to stay tuned as a super kick. Ricochet throwing bombs early on here. Maybe having to do that. Went for the cutter again. Dundee wise. And Dundee misses and falls through the middle rope. I'll get it out this time, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you do follow our Twitter, of course, NSS_network, for all your things about the NSS network, and of course, NSW. Dundee. I don't want this ending the countdown, but oh my goodness, sends Ricochet into the steps. Oh, this camera angle again. Oh my god. Thought we got rid of this one for season 8. Look at Ricochet. Oh my god, how quick is he? Pele kick as well. Let's not have a countdown. We want to see who's the new #1 contender to the United States Championship. Dundee back inside. Thrown back inside by Ricochet. I said Ricochet hit some great matches, of course, in season 7. Really a breakout year for Ricochet. And we're talking about breakout years, of course, along with Rob Dundee. Look out. Oh, that's power for you. Ricochet now, look at this, up and drops. Dundee down, has him for the cover. No, just a 1. My God, look at the kick out. Ricochet nearly falling halfway across the ring. Ricochet quick as a cat though, up on top. Oh, shooting star. Now can he hit that certified coward? Up again. Maybe he's looking for it. Referee doing a bit of disco dancing. Ricochet. Oh, shooting star press again. Could that be enough already? And a standing shooting star. Wow. Ricochet throwing everything, as I said earlier on, drop kick. Very impressive. Big chop by Ricochet. Wait a minute, look at this Dundee. No, float over by Ricochet. Big clothesline sends the Scotsman to the outside. And I tell you one thing, Rob Dundee has just not got out of the gates in this one. Ricochet loving this at the moment. Telling Dundee to get back inside. Catches him coming back in and going to throw him back out again. Just taunting the big man, and oh no. Ricochet on the outside. DDT on the hardest part of the ring. Ricochet is in complete control, but can he get the job done? Picks Dundee up again. Forearm shot. I don't think I've ever seen Dundee like this. I'm going to be a lie, ladies and gentlemen. Dundee is all over the place. Ricochet. Shooting star again. It just shows that how agile Ricochet is. And again, going to dump the Dundee on the back of his head. This is a one-sided match if I've ever seen one. Dundee needs to change something here because Ricochet has been mightily impressive. Now thrown to the outside. Are we going to see a flying Ricochet here? He's lining him up. Watch out. Ricochet through the middle and Dundee hits the barrier. Mamma mia. Oh my goodness. What an impressive performance we've seen. This is really one of the best performances I've seen from Ricochet. I really thought this was going to be a tough match. And oh, have I spoke too soon? Has Dundee just brought Ricochet in here? Look at this from the Scotsman. Just turns him inside out. And after everything that Rob Dundee has went through, Ricochet now on the receiving end. Referee up to a 7 count here. We don't want to count out. Oh, ring post again. Wait a minute. Ricochet is up. What the hell? Get in the ring, Ricochet. He's on 9. Oh, that was very close. And what the hell? That is unreal. Look at the submission. My God. Ricochet is showing some power here tonight. Dundee now going to be thrown back over the top again. What a contest, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is for the #1 contendership for the United States Championship. Ricochet again now back in control. He throws Dundee back inside the ring. Can Ricochet finish off Rob Dundee here? Can he be Mike Shallah's next opponent? Got Dundee by the back of the head. And again throws him to the outside. A number of occasions this match has gone now to the outside. And I have to say, has Ricochet's style got the better of Rob Dundee here tonight? Oh, nice block. Ricochet with a big knee coming in. And a Hurricane Rana. Referee now up to a 5 count again. But now look at this. Dundee throws Ricochet into the ring post. I tell you one thing, these two men just don't know when to quit. They are throwing everything at it. Now Ricochet throwing Dundee back inside. Big Match John telling both men to get back inside, which they do. Ricochet, oh, I think Dundee went for the Scottish kiss, didn't get it. Ricochet kick to the side of the head. That could have just knocked out Rob Dundee. Cover, hook of the leg. And he got him. Ricochet is your new #1 contender for the United States Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Ricochet. Big win, Ricochet. What an impressive performance from Ricochet here tonight. And my goodness, I am so looking forward to these title matches in the coming weeks. Ricochet, Mike Shallah, that is going to be one for the ages for the United States Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after Jay Mercer attacked Morgan Wolf and put him on the shelf this week, last week was made an Intercontinental Championship match. He's given Jay Mercer the opportunity to go against Finn Balor this week on SmackDown Live. I'll tell you one thing, you know Morgan Wolf is not going to be happy watching this coming week. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's your main event of Raw for this week as the Real American Connor Rhodes takes on the NSW champion, Seth Rollins. It's coming up next. And ladies and gentlemen, introduce him first. He is a Real American, Connor Rhodes. I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, Connor Rhodes, has he turned over a new leaf? Has he sort of looking to make America great again? I'm sure I've heard that somewhere before, I'm telling you. But Connor Rhodes, the Real American, of course, that amateur wrestling background, looking to see if he can do his career no harm by taking on Seth Rollins here tonight. And his opponent, he is the current NSW champion, Seth Rollins. No, take the microphone off. He's not allowed to speak. We knew that from past seasons. We do not give this man a microphone. He is the NSW champion, though. He is Seth Rollins. What a title that would be if we actually managed to have our own titles in season 8. Damn you, 2K! Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this main event. Seth Rollins, of course, tonight he found out he will take on Daniel Cage in a future title match. Of course, a huge win for Daniel Cage in that 5-man elimination match at the beginning of the show. I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have had here on Raw. And of course, it continues on Mixer on SmackDown this coming Thursday night. You do not want to miss that. Of course, the rosters have been locked, of course, now. If you go on our fandom page over the next few days, as we thank a lovely new follower in Blind Space 6, sorry. Thank you very much for following NSW. Do keep an eye out on the show continuing. I really do need to put that alert box so you can see it. Let me just see if I can do that. Can I do it there? No? Sort of stuck behind. Oh, there you go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're underway. Yes, Seth Rollins has had it all, of course. Twitch chat, you are absolutely right. That doesn't sort of work, does it? Oh, well, we'll work on that in the coming weeks. New things here, ladies and gentlemen, on NSW for Season 8. Connor Rhodes, the real American Seth Rollins, the NSW champion, of course. You know for one thing that Daniel Cage is watching this in the back. Of course, we heard from Daniel Cage after his win earlier on when he said the time is ticking, Seth Rollins, for you to get on with it. Really, your title reign is going to be over. Nice shot by Connor Rhodes, in control early on here. Oh no! Nice block by Rollins. Float over. DDT connects center of the ring. Aggressive. You can't keep Seth Rollins down. His very fast-paced offense may be one thing against the wrestling amateur background, of course, of Connor Rhodes in this one. And look at this. Rollins up and over and brings Connor Rhodes down again. Very mixed crowd here tonight in for Raw. And an insecurity at the back of the head. Rollins in control here. NSW champion maybe putting a little bit of a lesson on for Connor Rhodes. And now STO takedown. Rhodes hitting hard and trying to now struggling to get to his feet. Rollins enjoying this, you would think, in a main first time we've seen Rollins in Season 8. Look out. Big Match John getting in the way. Oh, dropping it right across the top. Sorry, the middle turnbuckle, rope even. I'll get there in the end. But Rollins not going to stop here. Slam. He did the deal. Rollins is having fun here with Connor Rhodes. And really, despite the early scare, Connor Rhodes has not been in this contest. And Rollins trying to get the fans stoked here. Big shot in the corner. Kick again. And a second one. Third one. Crowd chanting along here. Rollins looking to burn it down here tonight. On Raw. Look out. Has him up. Falcon deal. Connects. The 115-day NSW champion. Seth Rollins in complete control here. Look out. Super kick right on the jaw. And that is it. That should be it. Wait a minute. Whoa! That's Daniel Cage's music. What the hell? Are we going to have it right here? Is Rollins and Cage going to go at it here? Wait a minute. Rhodes is back to his feet here. Wait a minute. No! The big American slam. Hold your horse. Oh, 2 count. Rollins kicks out. The distraction nearly paid off for Connor Rhodes. The huge slam. And now, American slam again. To the NSW champion. Center of the ring. Rhodes to the cover. And Connor Rhodes has pinned the NSW champion thanks to a distraction from Daniel Cage. What in the world? What a crazy night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is end off, but that is a huge feather in the cap for Connor Rhodes. He's just pinned the NSW champion. I do not believe what I've just seen. Connor Rhodes, huge victory in our main event here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about out of time for Raw this week. I tell you one thing, my name is Dave Easton. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. Remember, next week is going to be new GM for Raw, but of course we move on to SmackDown on Mixer. Do keep an eye out on our Twitter for more information. Of course, if you see this on YouTube, please do like, share and subscribe. But for now, Dave Easton signing off. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for SmackDown.